Commits there. That's
Okay.
good.
We were just talking about the black uniforms that got announced. What were the players' reaction when you first saw that?
Sure, everybody was excited. I wasn't here when they first had like a long time ago, they had the black jerseys. So a lot of the new players here, current players, and some of the alumni, they was very excited to get all black going again. So that was perfect for us.
Brandon, we talked to you before the start of fall camp, and you said you felt like you were in the best shape you've been in. Sort of what went into that process for you?
Just running more, just being more intense in my workouts within strength and conditioning camp, just extra conditioning.
Is that a drastic change in approach compared to how you've done previous off seasons, or?
Not really, just focusing on it more and just getting more hydration, really.
Are you still a little bit lighter than last year, or have you put that weight back on?
Right now, I'm about 5 pounds more than I really am, but I'll get that going no time.
Okay, has it changed the way you play at all, or is everything the same in that front?
Not at all. I was trying something new, just because I wanted to see how I feel if I was a little bit heavier with taking bump combos and stuff like that. But I think being at my regular playing weight would get the job done as long as I'm more physical.
What differences have you noticed in your play overall this season? Anything you've kind of changed or developed since last year?
Just getting more vertical. That's about it. Playing on the other side of the line of scrimmage and not on the line of scrimmage.
How about when it comes to the kind of leadership part of things? How have you developed in that regard?
Just still leading by more of an example. The guys, they catch on with me, they catch on more easy with the leading by example and stuff like that. I pitch in, chime in when I have to say what I have to say, but most of the time I'm still leading by example, which they take that really well.
Was it meaningful for you to be back in the 2-1-0 group?
Definitely. Once again, this is my second year in the 2-1-0. It just shows how much my guys appreciate me and how they look at me as a leader.
What does it mean to wear that number?
It just means that you're one of the top guys as far as our program within being a standard. So I look at myself as I am the standard, and so are the other guys that are in it. And we have got the other single-digit guys are the standard too, but like as far as some to look up to, it's like the standard you want to be.
Is the drive or motivation any different for you this season, knowing it could be your last go-around?
I'm still taking it week by week. It being my last year, of course, it's in the back of my mind, but I'm just taking it moment by moment.
Do you think at all about like the next step to the NFL, the path to that level?
Definitely. I don't let it get into the way of my thinking and stuff right now. I'm keyed in, I'm honed in on Kennesaw State.
What's the excitement level around here? It's game week next week already.
Shoot, the guys, the levels is pumped up. The guys are pumped up. We haven't been around like a football like atmosphere as far as a game since last year. So just coming up on the first game is like, then we're in the dome, so it's very exciting.
What did it mean to you to see Joe Evans get the number 1?
Ooh, that just go back on how our guys looked at him. I thought he been that guy. He got selected in the 5 last year. We had a couple other leaders last year that got chose to get in there, but this year it was just outstanding of a vote, and I thought he deserved it.
What is it like being out there next to him? What do you guys bring to the defense when you're in there together?
Oh, when linebackers, our linebackers are back end, look up and they see they got us in the front to hold it down in the front. It's just like a relief for them. They know we're gonna get back there and they got a chance to pick up whatever, what's going on back there. It's better for them back there.
I want to ask you about Danye. What does he bring as sort of a leader of this defense?
Danye, very vocal, very enthusiastic, passionate. Yeah, just outstanding vocal leader and bring the energy like for our guys. Whenever we need it, even when we don't need it, he's just there like that. That guy that just brings all the energy. We got a couple other guys like that, but like as soon as you say Danye Taylor, I think about like the utmost energy, enthusiastic, like just loud and a playmaker.
What are the things that he says or does that gets the group fired up?
Sure, just whatever he says, just pumping us up, like basically just like motivational words, whatever. He knows how to get us going, just simple words and being loud, and we react well to how he comes at us. So yeah.
At that position, we also saw Owen Pee Wee get into the single-digit group this year. What does he bring to this defense? What stands out about Owen?
Oh, versatility. He's coming up. He's a young guy coming up behind Danye Taylor. Kind of does the same thing, and we look at him as he's starting to come up. He made as far as his leadership and his playmaking abilities, he stepped up into that role as we seen as a standard more than last year. So I feel like he was deserving of that this year too.
Is he one of those vocal guys as well? Does he talk a lot?
Not as much, but I see it in him since he's in the room with Danye. I see it in him. Right now, it's more for the most part, it's Danye, but he has his moments where he says stuff too. But he for the most part, he's leading by example too.
How do you feel about the depth on the defensive line?
Great. For the past 4 years I've been here, we always had a 3D concept. So just having to be able to have a guy come up and step up as soon as a guy has to go down and be able to step up and play fresh to his best ability, coming behind whoever he's coming up behind, that's great for us.
Is there anybody maybe we haven't seen on the field yet for UTSA that you think can make an impact this year? Some newcomer who could stand out?
Any position?
Yeah, I guess so, but I was thinking defensive line.
Defensive line? Damian Wimberly, the transfer from SMU. I think soon when we get the chance to put him on the field, he'll show you guys what he can do. Definitely. And another guy, big transfer guy, 5-star, Denver Harris. I sure believe he's going to do outstanding too, excuse me.
What have you seen from, is it O2, the first round?
Oh, yeah. He's definitely, I know coaches and stuff, they're going to probably laugh when they see, everybody around the building, he reminds them of me. You know what I'm saying? Just his play style, how he approaches the game with, the cerebral mindset. Just a young guy with the right mindset compared to a lot of freshmen you can get around the country. He came in with the right mindset, and I like how he's working and building up in the depth chart.
Good deal.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Brandon.
it.